we're out. And that was me last week saying it'd be another month before I'll be out. Well, I got a new tent, so I couldn't not come out and test it, eh? Yeah, that Akto last week, I wasn't... The low headroom, I don't fancy a winter of having to duck every time I want to get in the tent. So I sold it, simple as, and I've bought a one for quarter of the price. But I'll not reveal it yet. I'll wait till we get up. So yeah, it's just a night out to test the new tent. I've gone budget this time. Gone budget. But it's got rave reviews. But I want to put it through its paces tonight. It is forecast to be wet, overcast and damp. You know, I was hoping we might get a bit of frost, but still not yet. Still got this horrible claggy weather, so it is what it is. Anyhow, let's push on. I'll bring you back later on. Okay, I never really said where we were, but I don't know if you've guessed from the footage, but we're in the southern uplands. It's on side of Moffat. I'm just heading up onto the hills above there. Forecast, as I said before, is for a wetting. It's supposed to be quite windy and an easterly wind, so it'll be cold. I think the wind chill, the forecast is -6, -7, which will be cold. I've even got the gloves on already. I got out the car, I was absolutely bloody freezing. Put the jacket on, which could be coming off very soon, and the gloves on and the hat. But I'm just steady pace, trying not to sweat myself a bit, so just a steady, easy walk up. You know me, just like to take it easy. I want to stop for a spot of lunch. I thought I'll just make an early dart, but I start to feel peckish now. And I'm ready, so I'll get this jacket off. There's not as much wind this side, but when I get up on them tops, it'll be there, don't worry. Right, onwards. Okay, you can either go that way or that way, and that is the way I will be taking. Yeah, just a bit of Mexican tuna bean salad for lunch, some water. Simple. As we get a bit higher, that wind's picking up. It's bitingly cold. It's an easterly. So, as per, I'll be looking to hide behind a wall. I've got my wall up here that I know about, but this time I'll have to get on the other side of it, I think, because the wind's coming this side for a change. Usually comes this way. But it's a cold easterly. It is biting. Face is numb. And I've had to, well, I've mic'd up since the start because last week's video was spoiled a bit with the wind. The GoPro didn't, I just had the wind deflectors on. You need a mic on when it's too windy. Oh, I took the coat off, so I'm feeling it now. I'll keep that for the top. Ho ho. Yeah, I've always seen this weather station from the summit behind us, but thought I'd make the effort and have a closer look. So there's my answer. These must be aerials for when they do the mountain rescue stuff. It's Baltic. I'm heading up those summits there, so I'm going to head up that one straight ahead and then sort of bear left halfway up. It'll take me across into that one on the left hand side. It's windy here, it's going to be bloody windy up there. Oh, I'm off the ridge now. Oh, my face is numb. Absolutely Baltic. Oh, I'm refraining from putting the jacket on just yet because I know I've got a bit more climbing to do and I'll be sweating before I know it, so I'll just, you know, have to do without. But oh, face is numb, but I have brought all my winter stuff because, as I say, with that wind chill tonight, I wasn't going to be suffering. So I've got my sort of winter quilt, I've got my down trousers and jacket with us, so I will not be cold, that is for sure. And I've brought just a little bit of whiskey tonight. I don't normally have much, I haven't got any beer, just a little bit of whiskey, bit of malt. Just chill out once I get up there and set up, that is. In the trees and there's nothing now. As you can see, we're all set up. The new shelter, gone for the Wild Country Helm Compact 1, a quarter of the price of my Akto. Probably about the same amount of room inside, but it's a bit higher at the door. I can sit up in it and stuff like that, and it's got a handy little porch area at the far side to stick your bag and your boots and wet stuff and stuff like that. But I'm pitched this side of the wall and it's not too bad here. If I get down a bit, you're not too bad. But it is absolutely mental on the other side of that wall. So I'm going to get on with stuff in here and then I'll bring you back for a bit of crack. And it pitched up quite easily. I didn't do any time lapses. I just fired it up first time pitch. Oh yeah, over the wall, like, it is mental wild. Yeah, I usually stop on this side of the wall, but not today. Come this side. Okay, a quick look inside. So I've got my usual stuff in. It's roomy enough. My bag is down there. So there's two decent sized pockets either end. And you know, I can sit up like now. So I've got headroom, and that's me on my mat as well, which I couldn't really do in the Akto, which was a bit of a pain. So yeah, it's probably about the same amount of room internally. Maybe it was a wider porch on the Akto, but then I've got this little bit at the back here, so you know, swings and roundabouts. But yeah, overall, for the money, I paid about just over 140 quid for it. Paid 32 for the footprint, so an absolute bargain. And it seems fairly solid in the wind. I mean, I'm not in the full blast here, I'm just to the other side of the wall, but I'm still getting wind as such. But yeah, we'll see how it performs overnight. Yeah, it's pretty savage, that wind. But, that wall's taken the brunt of it. You can see how fast the mist is rattling across. And down in the valley there, a little bit of brightness over there, but that's going to close in very soon. Whoa, it is bitterly cold. Got a new toy as well. It's what Dave Solo Summit here and Andy Beavers have got, so I thought I'd get one. So it's currently at 1.2 degrees, and in that wind chill you can imagine it is bitter. Just look at it here whipping through. You just see across the valley towards sort of Hartfell area, that mist is whipping across and dipping. Yep. It's going to be a cold one. Yeah, could be in for a long night. Got plenty to watch on the old Amazon Prime as usual. I've got a little bit of whiskey. Oh God, it's bitterly cold. Oop. Fell down a hole nearly. Yeah. Oh, the other side of this wall is absolutely mental. But yeah, you get down behind the wall. That is taking a lot of it. Gotta be mad. Getting a bit of buffeting, but it's doing all right. Right, brew time. Oh, yeah, that's good. Bit of heat on them fingers. Oh, yeah. And a couple of biscuits. Right, nothing fancy tonight. Just got a something to eat, chicken tikka and rice. And I'm trying one of these Expedition Lyo. Creme Catalania. Give that a go. Never tried these ones before, but yeah, look forward to that. And I have got my pouch full of single malt whiskey. It's alright. Just what you need on a bloody cold night. It's quite different, tasty. Right, that's me all fed and watered. Feel a lot warmer now. I'm in the under the quilt. I got proper chilled before when I was just after putting the tent up, and that really cold. That wind was bitterly cold. So yeah, retreated to the tent. Keeping warm is the main objective of the night. I'm not going out there to be taking any time lapses or anything tonight. That wind is just, you know, it's no fun. And I think the mists are down, and yeah, it's nothing to see really. I'm with the camera shaking with the wind. But yeah, all is good. Tent's holding up okay. You know, I'm quite impressed. I pitched my Akto last week, and within 20 minutes of pitching up, it was sodden, dripping in water. This is just a bit clammy to touch, that's about it. You know, the Akto was dripping this time last week when I'd pitched it up, but so far so good. I'm you know, quietly surprised. You know, it's got decent headroom, front and back, and it doesn't flap on you like the Akto used to flap on your face. I'm not dissing it, you know, it's a good solid tent, but it has its flaws, and condensation and flappiness is, and obviously the low door, the low, you know, it is what it is. It was my second one. I won't be buying a third. So I'm quite happy with this one. I've still got my dual mid, and I've still got my MSR, and I've still got my Landshammer to use in the summer and stuff like that. But yeah, I am quietly impressed with this one so far. Yeah, it's still very windy out here. I'll be getting back in the warm confines of that lovely quilt. Okay, that's me going to call it quits for the night. I watched the USA Wales game, which was a draw. It was an interesting game. It was, it was all right as games go. But I've supped on my whiskey, listened to a bit of music. I haven't really had a chance to watch the Prime tonight, but it's heading up towards 10 o'clock now, so I'm going to be hitting the pillar because I'm pretty knackered, as I said before. But yeah, the wind's, it's steady away, it's nothing major. But I have got some earplugs with us. That's one thing last week I thought I brought some with us when I went to camping in my Akto last Monday, and I couldn't find them. I usually have them in me where my sleep system is and that. I couldn't find them, so I had a bit of a noisy night. But tonight that will not be a problem because I've got my plugs with us. So we'll see how it goes tonight, and then we'll catch you in the morning and report how this little tent fares. But fingers crossed that all should be good. Catch you all in the morning. Morning, campers. Well, it was a bit of a restless night. I mean, I had the earplugs in, but it was still a bit blowy, but for some reason I just couldn't settle properly, so yeah. Anyhow, I've got a brew on, got a croissant for breakfast. I'm going to have that, and by that time, it's 10 to 7 now, it should be starting to break daylight soon. The mists are down, clag's down, so I'll do the slow pack away, and then I'll drop down once daylight comes along. And no doubt, as soon as we get down, it'll clear up and still be claggy up here. But yeah, a good test, a little bit of condensation from behind here. I maybe should have slipped the door up, and I don't think I'd have needed it shut really, but yeah, just where I was breathing, so I've got the trusty cloth, give that a wipe down, that sorted that out. But yeah, so far so good. Right, I've got most of the stuff packed away in the bag, just got a few more things and then drop the tent. But yeah, very little to say. Either way, closed in. That wind's still there, so let's get this dropped. Head back down. Right, just a flat spot there. Just got the tent to attach on the bottom of my bag. Quickly clean my teeth, and I'll be off down the hill. It is slowly, well, I don't think it is, it keeps coming and going. You get to see more, then it disappears again, but them hills are still disappearing in front of us. Okay, that's us heading off the hill. Hasn't left anything. Oh. Hopefully, as soon as I get down tuck down a bit towards them trees, that wind will disappear completely. It's been relentless all night, but still a good test. Right, I'll bring you back further down. Alright, starting to open a bit now. I'm heading for them trees, and I cut through there and picked the path up, but yeah, I was up on one of those somewhere. Okay, that's us out of the forest. That's that Moffat Mountain Rescue antenna that I was up on yesterday. So I'll put the poles away now, steady away back to the car. It's cleared now. The other side of the valley, Harpfell Rig. Looking beautiful. Okay, that's us just about back to the car. So yeah, just a quick overnighter, testing the new Helm Compact 1. Quite happy with it. Similar weight to the Akto. It's got better headroom. I think it's got more room inside. So yeah, I'm glad that I've done the change. And I've saved myself a few quid as well. Right, I don't know when it'll be for the next camp. I would say it'll be in December, because we're nearing the end of November now, so yeah, don't know when like, but whenever it is, thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the next one.